Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna get hang around with me, and we're gonna work on the back trim of the camper. Already done the sides. Video shortcut to the video where I did the sides is right here. Today it's gonna be hot out, so we're gonna try to get started early and get this back trim done where it is slipped from the driver's side, moved over, and I've been caulking, and the caulking is bad. Remember up here on the driver's side, I had used some self-leveling from Camco, but I had it in the garage. It was a little bit too hard. So we're going to remove all that, put new trim up there, and try to finish up the back of my camper. So just stick around with us. I'll post links up here for other things. Guess we need to get out there and get started. All right, been a month. Had a lot of events going on, but we're back to finish stripping all that off and replacing this old one with the new trim like we did in the previous video. And we'll try to put a link up there to where we changed the trim. And we're just going to change this last trim on the very back of the camper and fix these corners where I've patched and patched and patched. We're going to just remove it all and put fresh we have ordered fresh lap sealant. So we're going to give it a shot here. Let's get started. As we clean this, I'm going to try to stack all the old off to the side up here. Dogs want to chew on it if you let it fall to the ground. And make sure it gets in a waste basket. Okay, let's show you this. About got that cleaned up. It looks as if I got to take this piece here off. You see where this one is? This trim here is stopped right here. It's supposed to be up under here all the way down there, but it's dried and shrunk and it's way back here. So it's getting water up under, even when I do the lap sealant, it's getting water up under here somehow or another. So I'm going to have to replace this. I got to take this cap off. The screws are down on the side, so I'm going to get a ladder and get down and do it from down there instead of leaning over. Get dizzy from up here. Okay, I was just going to pry this up, clean it out from behind it, and I started following it around, taking the screws out. I hope you can see this. I'll be too close. All right. So started following it around. This one is cracked a good foot down. So looks like I'm gonna have to cut it out. Place this part going down here too. Get it off. All right, we got the cap off. Now I just gotta pull that trim out and put a new one in. Just like before, I'm gonna put it in just like this, come up here just a little bit past it, run it all the way down, then bolt it in. All right, here we go. Same as before. Got it started. Just work it down. I should get it going good. Just keep working it down to the bottom. And we'll cap it at the bottom. Okay, I'm down at the bottom. This cap's gonna go back on here like so. I put the screw in it, screw it down. I'm gonna put a little silicone right here and on each side, then put the cap on, screw it down, and then come back and put over the top on this side and over the screw. Like I said before, I don't put any caulk in the bottom, because if you get a leak anywhere up this tube and you caulk the very bottom of the channel or the ends of the channel, there's nowhere for the water to go. And if it holds water, and see, it can sweat in there too. It can sweat. And if it's held water and in the wintertime, it swells and busts your pipe. Bust it. So we're gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna do this when I do all the rest of it, so I'm holding off on that. All right, I got the trim off, cover. Been trying to clean up this area right over here. Don't have any acetone, but I got my, so I just went in the house and, hey, stole the alcohol. I'm just gonna try to make it, I might not be able to get it clean. We gotta make it to where it stick to it. I have a good sticking surface. It won't take long for this to dry. Can't get the stain out, but that's all right. If it sticks to it, I'm happy. All right. And we'll start on this side and put this, run it a little past it, and I'll put the screw in later. Get it run first. Then we'll start doing some sealing up. And just keep on. Get this thing done today. I just looked. It's like 88 degrees out here now. 75 when I started. Remember when I said on this side that this side was sliding? Well, I just realized I put a screw in the one on the other side. They didn't even have a screw for this side. No wonder it shrank this direction. Well, I got some screws that I bought with the kit the last time. So we're gonna put a screw in it and caulk it up. All right, it's reached 90 degrees above. Get something to get the cap off this clear here. Do a little trim. But I ain't got me a fan. Too hot to be up here. So let me go get something to open this up, and we'll start doing the small field. Just look at this. All sealed up. New trim in there. All sealed up, little silicone up and under there. Eased out when I squished it down with the screws. She's all sealed up. Don't that look better? Does to me. I need to make sure all this gets in the trash. Quite a bit there. That's all the old stuff. in the trash for the dogs to get it. Okay, I went ahead and put a little more on that side there. Finished on up there. Had the extra in the tube. Didn't want to save it, so just went ahead and put it on there. Let's go ahead and look at this other side. Look at that. Don't that look good? I'm proud of it. Moving on. Here's a recap on my fifth wheel. I believe that you had two teams working on both sides. One team on each side coming down, putting the trim, sidings, lights on. One side did it the way I feel like I would want it to be done. And the other side was, I'm going to get fired by Friday. There was screws on this side. The top was pulled and came all the way over the edge. The seal, the glue looked like it should be. This side, the cover was fairly pulled to the edge before it was cut off. There was no screw into the trim. Caulking, the silicone. When you put the little caps on, here's my theory. This is my theory only. You put caulking on the sides, top, and down the other side. You leave the bottom off. You don't caulk the bottom so the water run out. This side was like that, mostly, except maybe where it overfilled and came out the bottom. This side, it was glued all the way around with silicone. So definitely two different teams, two different strategies. I like the side that was on the door side, the way they did it. The driver's side, a good thing I started changing my trim and trying to fix this and getting it sealed up under better. Not a professional, never will be. This is just the way I did it. You can leave me comments in the bottom. What do you think? It got up to 95 degrees today. When I started, it was 75. It just went whoop, right up there. That's why I got the fan put up there. The trim is done on the back of the camper. The only trim I got left is one on the ones on the cap, front cap. They're not cracked, so I believe we're going to wait until it gets winter time to do them. As you know, it's kind of hot out there, but I'm glad y'all stuck around with me on this video. And if you don't mind, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and share with your friends. Till next time, Only Weekends RV. See you later.